Hello, this is Ackattackgaming. I'm Lucky, and this will be my first time playing Bethesda's Starfield. It was just released. My daughter Charms has played for an hour, and we uploaded that video a little while ago. My spouse Kay has played an hour, but she did not want the video for that. So this will be my first playthrough, and thank you for watching. We had a little bit of trouble loading this game tonight. We started it right when it was released, but we just reloaded the Xbox a few times and just waited patiently, just kept trying. By patiently, I mean clicking start over and over again, and eventually it started, so it wasn't that big of a deal. Maybe 5-10 minutes later than we tried to play, so no big deal. Argos Extractors Mining Outpost, Moon of Vectera. Graphics look pretty good. Kind of look like an updated version of Fallout 4 graphics. I don't know how all that technical stuff works. I'm just saying, superficially kind of looks a little bit like Fallout character faces. Significantly better graphics, don't get me wrong. I mean, it looks amazing. But kind of like what they look like in Fallout, I think. Just better. I'm playing on the Xbox S. Series S. The performance of the Series S is unreal. So amazing. So much better than previous console iterations. I love Bethesda games so much. I've got a Skyrim tattoo. I'm currently wearing a Skyrim shirt. I've got Fallout shirts and bobbleheads and things around somewhere. And just a huge fan of Bethesda games. My spouse and I, we both play a lot of Bethesda games and love them. She's got a Skyrim tattoo, and my little Charms also has played a lot of Fallout and Skyrim. We've put some of those videos online. Yeah, I really hope this is a future for Earth. It's pretty hard to believe that we would ever get too far with interstellar travel, because we'd have to travel so much significantly faster and find some way to sleep most of the way, that sort of thing. But, who knows where technology will lead us. Nice to dream about anyways. Now you'll find, if you watch any videos with Charm, she kind of races through things, and you find me saying, "Oh, slow down," which I should probably just let her play how she wants. But when I play, you'll see that I go places that I do not need to go to, so hopefully you don't mind watching somebody just look at every little thing. That's kind of how I like to play. I'm that guy in Skyrim who collects cabbages and skulls just so that he can fill up a house with cabbages and skulls. Or, you never know, it might be useful, or I could sell that armor for $100. You never know. That could be helpful later on. I'm that sort of person. It's going to be hard for me not to just overwhelm my inventory with every little loot I do. At least my first playthrough of things, I just get overloaded, just collect every little thing, inspect every item I can inspect. That's part of the fun for me, and I think that's what Bethesda games excel at, is if you have a serious compulsion to check everything out, you're going to have so much to look at. I mean, those stalactites are amazing looking, like a real cave. And the stalagmites, you can see both the stalactites and the stalagmites. As you can see, and you obviously know which one's which, so I won't bore you with that knowledge. Well, then I think you would assume that we'll be done soon if it's the last dig. Well, I guess that's relative. Maybe the last dig takes 4 years. I don't know how that works. But yes, very busy standing there looking at me. So I am. I'm literally standing right next to you. Behind you. She's really a micromanager, huh? Kind of walked into each miner and tell them that they could do a better job. What's up, miner? You don't have a name, huh? Well, I feel like talking to you. Thank you. I know I'm not following Lynn. I told you I tend to explore and look at everything I possibly can. Oh, there's nothing over here. I might as well double check. Oh, there is something here. Do I have something with me to take advantage of that yet? I don't think I do. That's Y to jump. In a lot of these Bethesda games, the controls are similar, which really helps if you played their other games. Don't have to take a while to adjust. These extra batteries or something, right? Activate crate. Oh, that's activate, you mean inactivate. Whoa, hey, this person wasn't there before. That's cool. It's pretty good AI. They're just going around. Hey, this is the one I was going to get. There we go. Is that me or you? Ah. What happens if I accidentally... Oh, you get injured if you walk into the cutter. I think beryllium's one of the lighter elements on the periodic table. Hydrogen, beryllium. If you know that song. I think beryllium's an early one. Hydrogen, helium, nitrogen, oxygen, helium, beryllium. Did I say helium? Yeah. Okay. Oh, I see. I have to go to one of the blue ones. No, I think I made it clear that I do random things. I knew that I didn't need to do that other, but maybe I could have gotten an extra beryllium if I did it on my own. This is a Skyrim sort of activity, actually. There's a lot of mining in that. If you want, to craft the old-fashioned way. And I really do love crafting in Skyrim. I didn't say anything. Just walked near you and scolded me. Need some help there, friend? But there's nothing there! Oh, come on, this guy's just pretending to work. There's nothing there. Those two loungers just hanging out. Why don't you pick up a cutter while you're staying in the dinner? Oh, you know what they say in this is right out of Total Recall. Screw you! Hey man, I got 6 kids to feed. Yeah, you guys know what I'm talking about. I'm getting ahead of myself. Is this where we're supposed to go? Did I do friendly fires? I really want to hurt him. Just curious if I accidentally can. Oh, my spouse and my kid both have been playing easy. I wonder if in the settings, if I change it to normal, it will adjust theirs. We'll have to make sure when they play that theirs still says easy. go with this extra beryllium here. Yeah, look at that. I can do it for real now. Who knows? Could help me building things for my ship later. I guarantee you, there are just a select few people who bother to stop and get this extra beryllium. There are no dots on it. You don't need to do it, but it does add it to your inventory. So why not? Maybe there's something later I'll wish that I will have collected enough beryllium for. So now I won't need to wish it. I will already have it. And you can't do, Frank. Bunch of rocks. Oh, I think there's some floating crystals over there. May I collect some of this? How long do you drill before you realize that you can't get... Oh! Oh, I got it! Look at that! Calumet. I think it's a town outside of Illinois. Outside of Chicago. Calumet. It's probably named after it because obviously that's where most of the calumet is found. Oh! If you hold it for too long, you run out of juice. It's got to recharge. Alright. Like an energy weapon. Does it go faster if you move it around? Or what if you get two cutters? Like in Skyrim, you have two pickaxes. They're probably like, what is this person doing? I'm not really gender specific yet, so they're probably like, what is going on with this person? Why are they collecting so much beryllium? I'm sorry, this is wasting your time, it's wasting my time. It's a sickness. But I bet you there will be a point in this game where I will have wanted more calumet and beryllium. Oh, oh. I mean, look at that. It floats. It's pretty cool. Alright, I'm just going to do one more, then I'll keep doing the quest. So I know that if you keep going, you get to make your character, so I'll stop doing this. I'm sorry to all of you. I mean, I'm sorry to both of you. Classic joke. Good. Let me take a little piece of this. Check the taste, the smell. You know, that's like real geology there. Whoa, 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 whoa! It's like the whole universe just passed before my eyes. Whoa, whoa, whoa. HBO. It's definitely the HBO starting thing there. It's like I'm at the eye doctor. You take it easy.
No physical damage. I believe the jury's still out.
That's supposed to be a joke?
Know who you are? New recruit for Argos extractors? Ring any bells? Any of this look familiar?
There are so many good options. This is by far the best presets for Bethesda games, and I love Character Creator in Fallout and Skyrim, especially with the mods. I love that they give you a lot of options. But the presets in general are lacking a little bit in the previous games. This is by far the best set of presets. It really gives you some realistic and interesting faces. Like, I love the way this person looks. Very cool. Reminds me a little bit of how golf games do their faces. You know, like the ones where you can scan your face in and put it in the game. That sort of thing. But, I mean, these are the best graphics I've ever seen for a human character in a game. I think this is Billy from Stranger Things. Boy, how do you pick where to start? They're all cool. Do you pick a person that's different from you? Do you pick a person that looks like you? I'm going to play in third person, so I'll get to see my character a lot. Do I want to see myself represented, or just someone who I think, I gotta say, I respect this man's mustache. That's cool. I wonder if I can get just the mustache without the beard. That's pretty cool. I'm going to try this guy. Oh no, I wanted to change some things, so I clicked right on the D-pad to change, but that's not what I need to do. I need to click right bumper. Where do we get the facial hair? I want to find that first thing. Ah, here we go. Oh no, tell me there's one with the mustache and not the beard. Tell me there's the swirly mustache and not the beard. Tell me that. Somebody? Well, there's a mustache. That's just like a Chips, California Highway Patrol mustache. Oh, there goes a dapper gent. Oh, I wish I could still get swirly mustache. Why is the swirly mustache only on the beard one? Not much for the beard. Even though it's probably more authentic to the, 19th century period of that type of mustache would have probably come with a beard as well, but I'm sure at some point in the game you can change your appearance a little bit, but I don't know if that you'll necessarily get more facial hair options than what you get here anyways. Maybe it'd be cool if you get to some planet like, oh, we're the best mustachios in the galaxy. The mustache themed planet. I kinda like this funny mustache. That guy looks cool. Cool looking stubble. I don't know if I can handle a cool character. Really too bad. I don't love the beard in that guy, but I love that mustache. Did I mention how much I love that guy's mustache? Man, that's a nice mustache. I don't know, it'd be fun going with the beard. Let's try the beard. I'm gonna try the beard. What's the worst that can happen? I don't think you can put on glasses. This guy could use some spectacles. Charms picked this hair color and I absolutely love it. It's so cool. Oh, purple's cool. Let me back up a little. Let me try left. Ah, there we go. Left trigger, and you can back up a little. Right trigger, zoom in. Left trigger, back up. It's just like other Bethesda games, in fact. It's cool that there's some purple in there. I wish that was kind of a little more obvious. Maybe the hairstyle's the issue with that. Ooh, that green looks cool. I really like that green. It is a pretty cool looking character, in my opinion. But the beard should match the hair. Green beard looks weird. Weird green beard. Too weird. White's always kind of cool. Maybe I should do that with the hair on top. Let's see what it looks like with white hair. Oh no, that's not what I meant to do. Hair color, white. Kind of cool looking, like he's been through some stuff. His hair went prematurely white. I guess you gotta do black hair with this kind of. That looks pretty cool. I mean, black beard with the greenish tint in the hair. That makes sense. I think that works. A lot of options. I should probably spend more time on the shape, but I spent so much time mining that beryllium that I should spend less time with character creator today. Let's see. I mean, this is not a bad looking guy. I feel weird not adjusting the preset more because I usually just spend a ton of time. But I kind of like the way he looks. Even a cool eye color. You can get weird with it. like it has some kind of biomechanical component with that look. That looks cool. Man, these eyes really do look great. You got the shiny eye. That's kind of sinister look there, huh? Like a dragon. Kind of like that shade. It's like a darker hazel sort of thing. I think I'm gonna go with that. The pointier eyebrows are a bit silly, I think, on him. Because he already has so much going on with his mustache. Maybe pointy eyebrows are just going a step too far. Guess you could say this is kind of a hipster look, but I don't think there's anything wrong with that. If it's cool looking, it's cool looking. You don't have to label it. I like the bigger eyebrows. Let's go with the bigger. Yeah, not a bad look. I feel like his forehead is adequate. Kind of like the sort of shape of that nose too. His character, built a little character. Ears. Oh, I can't believe I'm not tinkering with any of this stuff. I really expected to tinker with every little detail, but I like him the way he is. Could use a little color in his cheeks. Option in here somewhere. Let's see the color options. Okay, that's coming later. Okay, cheeks, mouth. Oh, that's funny. Games have been doing this lately with the teeth. They did it in Rockstar's Red Dead Redemption. And something else I was playing recently, there was a tooth thing that was pretty decent. Oh, they have it in Cyberpunk too. Never a lot of tooth options. Can't see what's going on there. Gotta remove all that facial hair. I think he's got like a grill on that one. I don't like the complete totally white actually. The stark white looks unnatural. I think that it'll be fine. I don't usually like those nose rings that much. Just because I wipe my nose a lot and a bit of a sniffler. So I just think of it in terms of, you know, my own nasal hygiene. But they look kind of cool in this guy. Ooh, I like that, yeah. Almost looks like a barbell straight through, but they're not. They're two individual little dots. That's a barbell. There. I kind of wish you could have more options here, that you could have them all at the same time. Ooh, that's cool. A lot of earrings. Kind of like that. What's the difference between this one and this one? One's shinier than the other, maybe? Oh, one's on both ears and one's on one ear. Kind of like on both ears. Why not? And green maybe to go with his hair? That's a bit much. Maybe too green. I like purple and green together. Okay, maybe too much. I don't know. I mean, it can look kind of spacey with the fun colors and stuff in it, but color's fine. Darker color? Maybe I'll just like the silver the best. Yeah, I think I'll just go with the I like better darker. Kind of like it darker. Alright, I'll go with darker. Yeah, I kind of like the freckles and stuff he has right now. I don't think I want to mess with his derm aesthetic too much. Oh, those freckles aren't part of the derm aesthetic. Okay. selection color temp. Ah, this is where the freckles are. I think his freckles are pretty good just the way they are. Well, it actually looks like a few more freckles. Go with those ones. Charms and my spouse Kate, they both were really into the scars. They look very much like ones that I put on some Skyrim characters. Definitely seen that one before too. I think that guy's gonna be kind of a pretty boy, so to speak. Not that scars aren't pretty, they can be. I suppose that's what I meant when I said it, but I didn't really mean it. I could age him up a little bit with some laugh lines around his eyes. That's kind of interesting. I'm gonna leave him younger for now. These kitty cat tattoos are super cool. Doesn't work when you have a beard, but that is really cool. It's very funny. Was not expecting the kitty cat one. I mean, that's cool too. I should go with that. Kinda looks like it fits a guy who looks like that. Actually, that fits, yeah. It's like a Viking look. Wow, kind of like that. Well, that makes him look tough and scary. Love the leaves on the side, that's cool. I think the beard is covering up whatever that one is. Oh, there are some cool options. I kind of want to do some tattooing. Kind of a Maori look almost, or Viking. That's a tough call. Kind of like it. Alright, I'm gonna leave it. Could use a little color in his cheeks. Lucky had this good idea, or Charms had this good idea to put the intensity all the way up so that you see where it's going to be, the color's going to be first, and then you can lighten the color up. Let's see. Kind of like that, just like that. Can't see my lips. Okay, I have tattoos on my eyes, so no eyeshadows needed. Though the dude totally looks like he might have some if he didn't have the face tattoo. It's weird. He's like a tough looking biker sort of guy almost, but with like really young, perfect complexion, which doesn't seem right, but you know, he's a future-y guy. It's more of a future thing. Am I going to commit to this look? It's pretty extreme. I like it. It's fun to make. But do I want to put myself into this world as this guy? I think I'm going to go without the face tattoos. I kind of want a kitty. I'm going to put a kitty on my face and get rid of the beard. Let's give that a try. See if I can live like that. That's a crazy tattoo. I think it might distract me a little bit if I see that tattoo. Actually, you could change the size a little bit or reposition it a little, because I'd like that better on the side of his head. You know, I want to do the cat because you don't have a lot of opportunities in your life to have a cat tattoo like that. But I think I'm happier with the sort of cyber look. That's pretty cool to me. I mean, he could be questionably not human. I kind of like that idea. Yeah, that's a pretty good look. I'm fine. I'm happy with this. I like where I went with him. Ton of options. This would be impossible if I spend too much time looking at it. I mean, I should make the choices based on how I think it'll benefit me most in the game, but with Bethesda's sort of policy on this sort of thing, or the way it works, a lot of times you just want to make your character the way that you would like to play, the way that you would kind of like to live in that world, so I don't want to worry too much about how it would help me in the game. Let's see. So this is just like the most generic one that you could have. Probably couldn't get any better than that. To be honest, that's probably the best one on this ballistics piloting. But it gets a little more fun when you pick something in the world. Let's see. I like the idea of persuasion. I like the idea of running a business. And wellness, can never go wrong with that. Cyber Runner and Cybernist goes with my cool tattoo. Let's see, stealth, security, theft. Oh, that's kind of cool. Let's see. Kind of fun just as a character, you know? It's a melee preference with that kind of character. Now that doesn't come up very often. I mean, if you get the opportunity to pick something with boost pack training, kind of hard to pass that up. That's pretty cool with the boost pack training. Oh, there's another one. Soldier, okay, that makes sense. Anything else have boost pack training? No, that's unique. That'd be kind of cool to try to be something creative. Wow, this is so difficult to pick. You really do have to pick either just file not found and be the generic one, which is just a good baseline, or pick something that really speaks to you. I like the diplomat. Hmm. Hmm. Complete projects faster. I like the sound of that. Hmm. I like security in Fallout. You know, I like being able to break into safes and hack the computers and those type of things, which I think is a science skill in that one. Let's see. So there was another one with research message that I kind of liked. Okay, professor. Let's see. So this will be good with the ships. Minerals sounds useful. Hmm. I mean, I kind of want to be one of these unique ones, professor or sculptor. But at the same time, you know, playing a game like this, it's good to have skills that are, you know, more active. I love a talking one. You know what? Let's go industrialist. Doesn't sound exciting as a character, if I'm being honest. But I feel like it would go towards the type of game I usually like to play. Volunteered for a controversial experiment that combines alien and human DNA. As a result, you start with increased health and oxygen, but healing and food items aren't as effective. Well, I love the idea of having alien DNA. I don't love the idea of having healing and food items aren't as effective, but having increased health and oxygen sounds like it makes sense. Plus, you know, I wanted my character to be a little bit peculiar. I'm gonna have to change my background. It doesn't make sense for me to be an industrialist and look like this. I should be something a little more funky. I want to be a cyber runner. We'll see what happens. Stealth, security, theft. Alien DNA. Let's find some other things that kind of go with this type of character. Empathic. Let's see. Performing actions your companion likes will result in temporary increase in combat effectiveness. Performing actions they don't like. Okay, well, I like the idea of doing things to keep your companions happy, but I don't like it when Codsworth gets angry with me for something I did. So I'm gonna leave that one alone. The dream home one's cool. That's a good idea, but I don't love the idea of being in debt that much. Let's see. Exerting yourself uses less oxygen when adventuring with human companions, but more when adventuring alone. Okay, so it's good to have companions with you. Let's see. But I feel like I'd probably always want to have companions, so that might be good. Freestyle collective settler. Crime bounty towards other factions is greatly increased. Okay, so you get better dialogue options and rewards from certain things. Crime bounty towards other factions is greatly increased. I might want to worry about crime bounty if I'm going to be a thief. Hero worship is fun, but I don't think that fits my character. I like the idea of having parents, but it doesn't really fit my character. Let's see. Kind of fun being religious. Oh, chest full of items. Okay. Oh, okay, so these are the two different 3 different religions. Grav jumping provides a temporary boost to health and oxygen. Oh, you gotta jump a lot. I like that idea, that's kinda cool. Riders become equivalent to space, health and oxygen are increased from the space but decreased from the surface. Occasionally you have crew trained in a certain ship system that will automatically repair itself to full health whenever it's damaged with food. However, all crew costs twice as much to hire. Huh. Never equivalent to space, health and oxygen increase in service. Okay. The colony is native. I don't really want the extra bounty in those things. Report price needed and where to spread occasionally. Mercenaries. I mean, that kind of fits with my character. It might be helpful too, because my I'm not gonna heal up as easily. Let's see. Should pick something here that I think really fits with my personality and how I'm gonna want to play the game. Let's see. I like the idea of getting a special chest of items, but I don't know which one I would really like to have. I guess I should look that up. Let's see. Now I really want to look up right now, like, if I should be raised, universal, or enlightened, which one I would like better. But at the same time, you know, it's going to be kind of exciting just to jump in, but I can't do that. I mean, not if I just like really won't like the enlightened or universal people. Let's see. Starfield, raised, enlightened, or universal? Let's see what the difference is here. Still looking at the information here. Let's see. Okay. Raised universal says not enough information. I guess, you know, game's still pretty new, so it's hard to say for sure. So I guess I'm just going to have to figure this out without looking everything up. I should be brave. I'm brave I could do this. Let's see. Love the idea of getting a chest full of items, but it could be you get the chest full of items and you don't care about it, and you've gone through all that. Let me see. New Atlantis, Sanctum Universum. Let's see. I don't know. I just want to know what these groups are like, you know, are these the type of people that I want to hang out with or not? I've spent too much time on this, haven't I? Let's see. How's the next one? Increase from the surface. Yeah, look at that stuff. Serpent's Embrace is a cool name. Let's see. Oh yeah, the grave jumping thing. I don't really know what that is, so I don't really want to pick it for that. I don't seem like I would be religious as much as I kind of want to be those. Let's see. Let's see. Boy, I am not doing a good job of picking this, am I? And the character kind of looks like they might be an extrovert, but it's not really me. I don't really look like I grew up on the mean streets. I wish I knew a little bit more. Like I wish they would have given some detail, like in the thing at the beginning of the game. It would have told me a little bit more. I know I've watched videos, I've looked at it beforehand, but I don't really remember that now. I'm just going to pick. Let's see. Oh, I guess I don't really need a third one. Maybe I shouldn't pick a third one. Feels like I'm missing out on the way the game should be played if I skip one though. You know what? I'm just gonna pick Raised Enlightened and see what that means. Oh, there's a little symbol. Maybe that'll tell me more. That serpent one seems really cool. But that whole idea of having to jump makes me nervous. Okay. Alright, let's just, just dive in, see what it means. Let's see. That's a pretty cool name. Could I live with myself? This is in honor of Paul Rubin. I don't know how you spell his name, but sad that Pee Wee Herman died recently. That's why I'll name him Rubin. Yeah, because it took me that long to create a character. It's definitely weird.
Lucky our turnover rate is so high. Well, you got the sample. Client's on his way, then we all get paid. Do you remember anything that happened? It's our payday, that's why. The sooner we get it off our hands, the sooner it isn't our problem anymore.
Kind of looks like a mech suit behind her. Like from Fallout sort of thing.
Easy there, high flyer. Probably just the endorphins kicking in when you passed out. Don't go have an experience suddenly. You'll walk it off. More importantly, we got what we were looking for.
All this trouble for that stupid thing? Sure don't look like much.
Never mind what it looks like. It's worth more than this mind. Speak of the dead.
Alright. I do like third person. It's not because I really want to be third person, but I get nauseous in first person. Yeah, very much like Fallout right there. I mean, it's not like a mech suit exactly like that, but I mean, it's hanging from a thing and it reminds me of that. I like to be able to pull back more like you can in Skyrim and Fallout, like a little bit further perspective. You don't look good.
Argos usually ain't so good at picking sites.
Argos.
This time,
What does that mean? I don't know. Means Argos something? Let's see. Yeah, I probably could use that wrench. And the tape. And that. And this. And this. And a little bit of everything. Thank you. Y'all don't mind if I take all this stuff, do you? What does that mean? Is that my body? Med pack. Oh, make sure y'all get that med pack, because I bet you most people are going to run right past this room. Pen? Yeah, I want to take that pen. Sports bottle if I get a little thirsty. Swabs, checking for COVID. Oh, it doesn't tell you what's in there. When you click locker, you have to actually look at each individual item. Don't mind me, I'm just stealing everything from you and your friends' lockers. Space undersuit, nice. Can I take something right in front of her from her locker? Don't look like it's stealing. Credit stick. Don't mind if I do. Oh, 167 credits. Very nice. Most people would never know that it's there. I'm fine. I'm fine. Have a nice time. Thank you. Wow. All this stuff here. You probably just walk away from if you're a normal human being. Tissues and lotion. Okay.
Not interested. Whatever.
Granola and milk. Nice. What's in the box? What's in the box? I want to be able to open that box. See if Gwyneth Paltrow's in there. Did I mention I have a problem collecting things? Well, I mean, toilet paper always comes in handy. If you get toilet paper, you don't necessarily need the Kleenex stuff. John's out of order, huh? Ooh, someone's working on it. Yeah, I want the plunger. That's funny. I'm gonna take the toilet paper too. Just, so I can say I have it. Oh, books! You can get the book. Oh, look at this! These are always great in Skyrim. The orchard. The orchid merchant. The orchid merchant. I love you, said the orchid merchant. And I love you, my dearest, said Vicenza in return. But our passion, how long can it last? For our families will never approve of our union. Perhaps not, my dearest Vicenza. Perhaps not, he said, pushing an orchid into her lovely black hair. But we don't need them anyway. The Orchid Merchant, written by Carlita Carr and published in 2325, has become one of the fastest-selling romance novels in Settled Systems history. That's cool. Shadows in the Attic. In 2297, then unknown author Paul Lamont published the horror novel Shadows in the Attic. It quickly went on to become one of the highest-grossing books in the Settled. Martin, standing on the front lawn, peered up at the small attic window. What do you see, Marty? Do you see the What do you see, Marty? It's Doc. Do you see the little girl? The ghost everyone is so afraid of? Eva asked, almost laughing at the absurdity of the local legend. No, not a ghost, Martin responded. Only shadows. Nicholas Nickleby. I think that's a real book. Chapter 1 introduces all the rest. There once lived in a sequestered part of the county of Devonshire one Mr. Godfrey Nickleby, a worthy gentleman who, taking it into his head rather late in life that he must get married, and not being young enough or rich enough to aspire to the hand of a lady of fortune, had wedded an old flame out of mere attachment, who in turn had taken him for the same reason. Thus, two people who cannot afford to play cards for money sometimes sit down to a quiet game for love. Charles Dickens' third novel is the tale of a young man who struggles to support his family after his father inadvertently plunges them all into poverty then dies. Oh, and I think this one was a little bit autobiographical for Charles Dickens. Yeah, it was cool. Unexpected. Can't look in the mirror, I suppose. Can't look in the mirror to face what I've become. Oh, come on, someone. Look at that. You left it there, but you easily could have picked that back up and put it in properly. What's the matter with you people? You want to live in this filth? Alright, I should probably get going. Let's see. Hand soap, you never know. I mean, you can use that when you're out in space, I'm sure. Injector. Treats brain injury, concussion, heat stroke, hernia, hypothermia, lung damage, poisoning, and radiation poisoning. You don't want to get rads. You better take that med pack there. Or whatever that was that I just picked up. Alright. I feel like someone's waiting for me. I do have somewhere else to be, actually. Yep, here's the Fallout moment when they open up the vault.
Lynn sure seems to like you. Guess you would know, being the boss and all.
May I use your computer? No, I may not. Ooh, but I'll steal your tablet. Nothing seems to say that I'm stealing, so I'll just keep taking. Vacuum tape would be handy in the vacuum of space.
Now we're putting that first aid seminar to work on you, huh?
Oh, wait.
Busy.
Red Harvest brand white bread. Wow, they have branded foods. Very cool. Oh, look at the little dog in the moon. I love that they added this kind of desktop globe sculpture. Don't mind if I do. But this view of that little dog with the moon there, that's cool. It's, again, it kind of follow it, like, with that sort of charm.
How'd they suffer you to join? All right, Dusty. Airlock. Put your helmet on.
Equip that helmet. I'm going to hide the helmet in breathable areas. Guess you just have to click it. Okay. Oh, it's not equipped. Got it. Don't know why that took me so many clicks. So it is equipped right now. Okay. But it was hidden because I was in a breathable area. Cool. That's no moon. Oh, what do we have here? Weapon? Don't mind if I do. Medpack? Don't mind if I do. I like that ambient music playing. This is a cool looking vehicle. That's a little rude, sir. What's this guy doing? Just standing there? Well, am I alright? Are you alright? You're just standing there staring at a door. Very creepy. Kinda wanna see what the Mimic uniform looks like. Oh, there we go. That's cool. Kinda like that. So these different things give me attributes. I'm gonna pick that one just because it's cool. But I'm wearing a spacesuit over it anyway, so I don't get to see the fun doctor's uniform. Let's go talk to these people coming off the ship here. Busy standing there staring. Oh, that solar panels, I think, over there. Kind of look like ones from a satellite. Gold ones. Ooh, the backup is good. Look at the way he backs up. That's really good. I've never seen such a good animation for someone backing up in a game. Look at that. Why go forward and go backward in this game? That is a nice backwards animation. I'm not paying attention. That robot looks awesome. Looks like something right out of Boston Dynamics. Real life robot. Group. You could call it that. Let me equip that weapon. Could probably use this thing. See if So the accuracy, range, how much damage does it do? It says 4 energy. This does 10 physical. Okay, so this is definitely a better weapon. Cool, interesting. There are a lot of details on this. It's good to know. Compare to equipped. Let's do that just to see what that does. Oh, that's cool. Sort by name, favorite, drop. Huh. I'm ready. Clicking left stick runs. Is there some way I can duck or anything? Oh, B, okay. What's doing there? Behind the thing. The axe is cool, very easy. I'm out of bullets. How can I hit him? How can I hit him? Right, click right stick, click right stick to hit him. Beat him to death with the butt of the gun. This is an auto one. Whoa, that's cool. That guy. Not that happen. Someone get hit by a giant. X reloads. Kind of classic move there. Where's the last pirate? Oh. Oh, it's the transfer. I'll just take it off. No take all button, as far as I can tell. I love to loot. Kind of fun to play with melee in this. These axes look cool. Oh, you know what? Could have blown one of these up. Yep. That's what they're there for. That's a good battle tech to keep in mind later, though. You doing alright, Robot? That's good. I'm gonna put my gun with Holdex. Okay, very familiar controls, makes it easier.
That was some fine work under pressure.
Thank you.
You took up the artifact. That what you saw, the vision. You're coming with me to Constellation. You're part of this.
Clearly this guy has picked up an artifact before. What is Constellation anyway?
Stare at the stars at night, wondering what's out there. Well, that's us. Mars.
Oh, no, Derek. No. You think you're just going to take all that planet?
All right. I guess I did just put you all on the prison. How about I stay and I send your Dusty here in my place? Soon as he touched that rock, something changed.
Fine. It's a deal. Get out of here, Dusty.
No way, not my job.
You don't have a job here anymore.
Oh,
Just go, alright? Figure out what happened to you when you touched that rock.
Well, now that that's settled. Bosco, get into the lodge. No deviations unless absolutely necessary, okay? Protocol Indigo.
indigo. Huh? Hmm.
Very well.
Oh, and hey, take this. You'll find it very useful out there. And it even tells the time.
Oh, yeah, how do you use this? It's like a Pip-Boy sort of thing, right?
Hey, look at that. The watch fits you perfectly. Now, question.
Let's see. Well, I want to ask about this watch. I'm going to do this a little bit quickly because I'm getting tired.
Technically, it's not illegal. Bosco will keep you on board.
I like to ask everything just in case
While everyone else is busy.
it opens up a new quest or something.
That my friend. They're just following the loop, like pirates. And Bosco, don't let it break my ship.
And how do I use the watch? Oh, I see. That's my mini-map thing on the left. Compass and whatnot. Right, I'm going to save this and hit the brakes. My spouse and my charms both were able to save their own games on here. So, looks like you can have as many characters as you want, as far as I can tell. Well, at least 3. This has been Ackattackgaming, playing Starfield. I'm Lucky. Thank you for watching. Good night.